a big deal, and maybe I should say do 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 do. Oh, do we have so? Oh, we have better music than me. Oh, what? And now it's disappeared. Oh wait, there it is. Can we pop that music up a little bit? Much better. It's a Nutcracker Mrs.Prindable's apple assortment for the first time ever. It's also Pink Lady apples, which are very special and only available only a few times a year when we can get a hold of them. These will come along with Nutcracker themed artwork stickers that say to from. You get 2 different varieties for a total of 9, or 3 different varieties, I should say, for a total of 9 apples, 3, 6, 9, you get 3 of each. So all this coming together, each bag, each one will be individually bagged, and we're shipping these either now or 12/12 with no auto delivery. Lori Shore, come in here. Were you ever in the Nutcracker as a young lady?
I wish.
No?
Only in my heart.
Were your daughters?
They are more hip hop than ballet.
So no.
No.
I actually, when I was in Altoona, and this is something that you don't hear very often, I actually narrated the Nutcracker.
Are you serious?
There is a script.
Yes.
Now, most places where the Nutcracker is performed, it's done without narration.
Right.
But we did it with narration in Altoona.
Oh my gosh.
And we did it in the historic Mishler Theater.
And that captures the spirit of this, you know, kind of an elegant setting. I think with the Nutcracker Ballet, a lot of us dressed up.
It is Christmas Eve in Nuremberg, and the snow has started to gently fall.
I love it. You've got the perfect voice for it, too.
We have a beautiful assortment of apples. But first, before we get into all the Nutcracker business, let's talk Pink Ladies, because Pink Ladies are special apples.
Oh, my goodness. And this is the earliest that we can bring this to you. I don't know if you knew this before, but the Pink Lady apples stay on the tree the largest of any variety, the longest, I should say.
Yeah.
So the harvest isn't until just right before now. So this is the soonest we can bring these to you. But what we have done is we've taken the Pink Lady apple, and instead of the Granny Smith, this is at the heart of these caramel apples. It's a bit sweeter. The skin is a little bit thinner. It browns more slowly, and it's my favorite apple variety for any of our caramel apples. I like the fact that you mentioned the Nutcracker Ballet, but I also like the fact that you mentioned the fact that you don't even have to know the background to this assortment to appreciate what you're getting.
Oh my
and
word.
It's that same glorious caramel, orchard fresh apples.
Can we go through all 3 flavors?
This.
Let's do that. And we'll start with sugar plum, because I think, you know, given that the Nutcracker Ballet is full of sugar plum fairies, it might be a good place to start.
And have you ever seen a more dynamic, festive apple from us during the holiday season?
It's the purple ones, right?
It's the purple ones. So we're inspired by sugar plum fairy dance. Not only do you have that crushed lavender candy, you have silvery sugar crystals all over it. We paired the extra sweetness with the dark chocolate chips. They all come individually wrapped, by the way, and that to from sticker can go right on the wrapping. So that's what you get, 3 of those. Let's jump down to these right here, because this is kind of a mystery drop. Right when you see it, you're going to think these are chocolate chips. These are actually cocoa drops and candy canes. You see the caramel coming through, yum, and that sweeter apple at the core.
I'm so excited about the holidays.
I can't wait to cut into that one, but this is the one I'm going to start out with, David. It's a Nutcracker collection. We had to include some nuts, don't you think?
Yeah,
Premium roasted almonds and milk chocolate chips. I'm starting there for you, because that with the elevated, exquisite Pink Lady apple. Oh my heavens, David.
I tell you what, I'm so excited about the holidays, and as you know, I was a little under the weather last week, and I'm now have rejoined the living, and I spent yesterday decorating.
Oh, how fun.
And I haven't finished the tree yet. I'll post pictures when I do, but I am using all my glass ornaments, and oh, it's such fun. Every time I open up a new box of ornaments, floods of memories come out, right?
Isn't that
I remember when I
true?
bought the ornament, or who gave it to me as a gift.
Right.
It's just really, really special. But this is what makes this time so lovely, because maybe you're having a trim-a-tree party. Maybe you're having a Christmas or holiday gathering after you get all your decorating done, and you're going to serve apples. These are going to be dynamic.
This is 3, so we've got 1 of each flavors: the cocoa drop and candy cane, the sugar plum apples, and the almond milk chocolate apples. So this is just 3. You have 6 remaining apples, and talk about right after the ballet or any other special event that you have coming up.
Or any special event you have coming up. And I should tell you that this is a big deal. It's getting its debut right now. Now, before the show began, some crafty foodies went on QVC.com and found it.
Oh my goodness.
To the tune of 1,200 sets being ordered before it ever hit air.
Oh, you're going to love it.
And then, now that it's been on the air, we've taken an additional 600 orders. Now, we're still very busy from the Temptation set of 2 mugs.
Right.
So please utilize QVC.com and your mobile apps. They're going to be your best ways to get through. If you want this shipped immediately, I have 8,800 available. A few more to go around on December the 12th. But please understand, now is your time to stock up on apples.
Yes.
The Pink Ladies are extra special. There is a wonderful tang and sweetness to a Pink Lady that you're not going to find with other types of apples.
Yes.
They're made in the same way, dunked in the buttery caramel made in small batches in copper kettles. And then here comes a very fancy culinary term.
Bring it
Try
on.
not to be intimidated by this term. They're going to take the toppings and they're going to glob them on. They're going to glob on the toppings. Now, it's a David culinary term. It's not a real one, but really fantastic. Now, Rosina, come out here, my darling. Have you ever had a Pink Lady?
Oh my goodness.
Not the Pink Ladies. I actually do. I just ordered the giant ones that we had.
That was a great purchase with the boxes.
Yeah, so for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
But the Pink Ladies, I've never had.
Okay.
Well, this is a different story. You want to start with nuts,
This
or you
one
want
I
sugar plum? Or?
Let me cut
would
one
like
fresh.
sugar.
Okay, let me go
Sugar
ahead and
plum.
give you this one, a fresh
Please.
cut. These are different than those. These are our most sophisticated and elevated apple. And then along with that, we give you really elevated toppings like this dynamic lavender sugar plum crushed candy. Yeah, help yourself to one of those. Yeah, and this is your first time doing a Pink Lady apple in the core. What do you think?
I like, these are a little sweeter.
Yeah, a little
There's a
apple.
little bit of a tang to it.
Yes.
Yes. And one thing that's
I'm going to
neat
have a little
too.
bit of a sugar
Oh,
plum, too.
please.
I can have a little bite.
Yeah, good. One of the things that I love too is when you'll come in close on this apple, the thinner skin. The thinner skin means it's like almost seamless transition from that just over the top
And
sophisticated
you know what
toppings
happens
to
is the
apple.
toppings don't slide off.
Yeah, there you go.
If the apple skin was thicker, you would probably have the toppings slide off of this. This is very, very special. And big, what does it stand for?
Before it's gone.
Correct. I just learned that a couple months ago. Probably missed an email. It is really important to know that this is a very special apple assortment. 1,200 have now been ordered in this show.
Oh, wow. I'm going to plunge
There's
into the...
2,400 since we started. And what are the combination of nuts and the chocolate
This
on here?
is roast. Could you mind trying this one here? Because this is my
Sure, I
personal
don't mind.
favorite. Okay, this is premium roasted almonds, milk chocolate chips.
Yum.
This one stopped my husband in his tracks, and it's pretty hard to impress him after all these years. So that is and you can come in close and you can see it with me as well. Is that not the best
Not
flavor
yummy?
combination?
Completely different.
Completely different.
Totally something different.
Yeah.
That's what's nice about this
Delicious
set. You get a
with
little
nuts.
something for every palate, right?
Exactly. Isn't that crazy? So again, what Mrs.Prindable's, how do we pioneer the gourmet caramel apple? It's pretty simple when you think about it. We use the freshest, most sophisticated premium ingredients. We dunk the apples right before they ship to you. We've got some video, I believe, of our Granny Smith apples,
And
but that's
yeah, this is Granny Smith. Now, it's a different apple that you're buying today,
Right.
but the procedure is the same.
Exactly. This is one of the orchards that we've turned to for years from Washington State. It ships straight from the orchard to our Mrs.Prindable's kitchen. This is how our confectioners make our caramel from scratch every day, small batches, copper pots. The apples are dunked, the toppings are coated all around it. In this case, the sugar plum apples, I love that lavender color.
Gorgeous.
It's festive for Christmas, but almost for any time as well.
You know, if you're in charge of maybe bringing something to someone's home for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, right?
yes.
Like, oh, you bring the dessert or you bring something.
Yeah.
This is something great to get it sent there and say something's coming, and this is the great dessert that I'm bringing.
These
love
are
it.
little Nutcracker. Can we come even closer, Tony? Is that
what
possible?
a great idea to show those stickers.
I want everyone to see the stickers because they're Nutcracker themed stickers.
Yes. So
I
this
mean, now all you have to do is play some of the music in the background, right?
And do you see that they're a little bit maybe more sophisticated than some of our other emblems, the boxes that you got, for example, for Thanksgiving?
Can we play that music in the background? Or are we not allowed to play it more than once?
Oh, man.
Oh, are we playing that? Man, it's not here. There it is.
And when you hear that, I think of dressing up. I think of generations of people coming together, grandparents and grandkids. I think of annual traditions. This is what the apples are one assortment of the holiday season in these elevated, sweeter Pink Lady apples. It's a chance to be a little bit more sophisticated, but it appeals to all ages, let me tell you. From the sugar plum apple that you see with the sparkle on the top, that's the one right here in the middle, to the cocoa drops, because what's a ballet experience or any other event without cocoa this time of year, and the premium almonds and the milk chocolate chips.
And of course, there's a famous line toward the end of the show where I say, "You saved my life, you raised me from the dead," and as they bow to each other, I said, "And I thank you."
Oh!
It's been been a
Isn't
long
he the
time. How I remember those
perfect
things, I have
one
no
for
idea.
this? You were the
perfect
perfect
voice.
narrator.
Oh, my word.
I love it.
It's so good to see you, Miss
You
Lori
too. See
Shore.
you
Happy
later.
holidays to you. Racina's busy in the chat. How's our chat going so far?
Yeah, it's going great. Everybody's voting on the poll right now, so I know the answer,
Oh,
but
I
I'm
know
going
the
to let you know
answer,
around
too.
2 o'clock.
So which country did they originated the whole idea of the
Christmas tree. Right. U.S., Poland, Germany, or Sweden.
Which
Let me
one
know.
is it?
Go into
Which
the
one
chat.
is it?
Go into the live stream.
All right. Hey, we're headed